Year award goes to?
Officially, the best player of the year is Luka Modric.
Luka was born into a family that was on the verge of poverty. His mother, Luka Modric, was once a textile worker, and his father, Stipe Modric, was once a military mechanic who repaired cars for Croatian soldiers at war. They didn't make enough to live a comfortable lifestyle due to his parents' past before he was born. The majority of his family were refugees who fled from Serbian aggressors during the Bosnian War. When they came to Croatia, they had close to nothing and worked hard to barely scrape by. As Luka grew up, he in a way felt the same hardships his parents felt. He spent most of his time with his grandfather, whom he was named after. When the war hit its most dangerous point, the town that Luka lived in was captured by local Serbs with the help of the Yugoslav army and nationalist volunteers from Serbia. On December 18, 1991, Luka Modric Sr. went up the hill with his cattle. He was murdered in cold blood.
As the rest of his family escaped death threats and settled as refugees in one of Zadar's large hotels, 6-year-old Luka couldn't have conceived the horrors which were happening all around him. Luka became known as the boy who played football around the hotel every day. He did this no matter what hotel his family was staying at during that time. He wasn't accepted, though, by many due to his very small physique. His physique led him to being rejected by a plethora of Croatian club teams he tried out for, which included his favorite team growing up, Hajduk Split. Few saw the talent that he had hidden away, while most looked over it due to how little he was. Not many ever even considered Luka becoming a professional someday. Tomislav Basic, a coach at NK Zadar, changed Luka's luck, though, by giving him a spot on his roster to play. Football became an escape from the sad reality he was living in. Bombs would go flying over the field, and even in some cases go off on the field. But despite all of this, Basic promised to give Luka the best coaching he possibly could. Basic took Luka under his wing, and many that understood the relationship they had claimed Basic was like a second father to Luka. Basic worked with him individually, built his confidence, and eventually negotiated his move to Dynamo Zagreb, Hajduk's arch rivals. Luka claimed that Basic played a key pivotal role in his development into the player that he is today.
At Dynamo Zagreb, Luka's career as a football player started to take fire. He started to grow after being fed countless variations of growth supplements and started to master his technique. It wasn't at Zagreb that his career took a massive leap for the best. It was while he was away on loan as Rasinski Mostar and Inter Zapresic in Bosnia. He gained very valuable experience by playing massive minutes with both clubs, which saw him guaranteed a senior starting spot for Zagreb when he returned in 2005. From there, he started to finally win trophies as a professional.
Due to his success with Zagreb, he was traded to the English side Tottenham Hotspurs in 2008. The team was littered with talent, with players like Gareth Bale, Jermaine Defoe, and Aaron Lennon starting on the roster. Luka led the Spurs to their first UEFA Champions League appearance in almost 50 years, reaching the quarterfinals of the 2010-2011 tournament. After the 2011-2012 season, he moved to Real Madrid for a fee of €33 million after being at Tottenham for 4 years. Ever since his move to Real Madrid, Luka has been firing on all cylinders to ensure that he uses every bit of the talent he has. He's been acknowledged by millions as one of the top midfielders in the world consistently every year. Most recently, he received 2 prestigious awards in the 2018 World Cup Golden Ball for his world-class performances for Croatia during the 2018 World Cup. The other award is the most prestigious award of any that any player could win, which is the Ballon d'Or.
Overall, nobody could have ever imagined that the tiny kid from Croatia would have escaped the horrors of the Croatian War to become debatably the best midfielder in the world at this moment. We chose him to show you that it doesn't matter your background. If you want something and you have the talent, anything can happen. Luka Modric had for sure a fairy tale of a life, but at no point could anybody say that he didn't work for every bit of success he's had so far in his decorated career.
We hope you enjoy the highlights.
En una jugada que parecía que no revestía peligro, con su pierna derecha la puso en la escuadra.